What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Xbox Central. The gaming world never sleeps, and neither do we. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the hottest news hitting your screens. We've got major legislative moves, massive industry shakeups, and shifts that could redefine how we play. Stick around, because you won't want to miss a single second of what's happening right now. First up, a significant development in how online games are being regulated. Then, we're diving into a huge acquisition that's making waves across the esports scene. We'll also break down the ripple effects of new legislation on India's gaming landscape. And finally, we're looking at another key parliamentary vote impacting the entire industry. Let's get into it. A game-changing bill becomes law. The digital landscape is undergoing a seismic shift as a new bill, passed by Parliament, introduces sweeping regulations for online gaming. This landmark legislation targets all forms of money games, effectively banning them and signaling a new era for the digital entertainment industry. The move is poised to reshape how online gaming operates, with a particular focus on ensuring fair play and player protection. This comprehensive bill addresses concerns that have been growing around the unregulated nature of certain online gaming activities, especially those involving financial stakes. The government's decision to implement such stringent measures reflects a proactive approach to safeguarding consumers and maintaining the integrity of the gaming ecosystem. By prohibiting money games, the legislation aims to curb potential risks associated with gambling, addiction, and financial fraud, creating a safer environment for all participants. The implications of this bill are far-reaching, affecting game developers, platform providers, and players alike. It is expected to foster a more responsible gaming culture and encourage innovation within the legal framework. Industry stakeholders are now tasked with adapting to these new rules, which will undoubtedly lead to a reevaluation of existing business models and the development of new, compliant gaming experiences. The focus will likely shift towards skill-based games and entertainment-focused platforms that do not involve financial transactions or gambling elements. This regulatory overhaul is not just about restriction, it's about redirection, steering the industry towards sustainable growth and ethical practices. The long-term impact could see a more mature and trusted online gaming sector, attracting wider audiences and investment while simultaneously protecting vulnerable individuals. The transition will require clear communication and support for businesses to navigate the changes effectively, ensuring that the spirit of innovation is preserved within the bounds of the new law. This legislative action marks a pivotal moment, setting a precedent for how digital activities with financial implications will be governed in the future, emphasizing player safety and market integrity above all else. Audience impact. The gaming community is abuzz, with discussions ranging from concern over banned activities to anticipation for a more regulated future. But that's not all the legislative news making headlines. Next, we're talking about a major shakeup in the world of professional gaming. Esports powerhouse acquisition confirmed. A significant development is shaking the foundations of the esports world as Vertiqal Studios finalizes its acquisition of the iconic Luminosity Gaming brand. The deal, valued at an impressive $900,000 CAD, approximately £480,000 GBP, is set to officially close on September 5th, marking a new chapter for one of North America's most recognizable esports organizations. For years, Luminosity Gaming has been a prominent fixture under the Enthusiast Gaming umbrella, alongside other ventures like The Sims Resource, Pocket Gamer, and Pro Build Stats. However, Enthusiast Gaming's CEO, Alex McDonald, recently signaled a strategic pivot, explicitly stating that while Luminosity Gaming and the gaming video network Omnia Media have been important historically, they are not part of the company's future vision. This strategic divestment allows Enthusiast Gaming to concentrate its resources and efforts on strengthening its owned and operated platforms. Vertiqal Studios, on the other hand, sees immense potential in acquiring both Luminosity Gaming and Omnia Media. Their stated intention is to leverage these established brands and their extensive digital reach for strategic growth in digital marketing. John Dwyer, chairman and CEO of Vertiqal, highlighted the significance of this move, describing it as a crucial step that will enable them to scale and offer full-funnel marketing solutions across the digital advertising ecosystem. He expressed confidence that the integration of these powerhouse brands, their audiences, and sales capabilities will redefine Vertiqal's market offering. The acquisition has also sparked considerable discussion within the esports community, with some observers noting the acquisition price as surprisingly modest, with comments circulating online about the brand being sold for less than the salaries of individual star players. Luminosity Gaming, which was integrated into Enthusiast Gaming's portfolio in 2019, has a storied history, including a merger in 2019 aimed at establishing a global esports leadership position. Their acquisition of Omnia Media in 2020 further solidified Enthusiast Gaming's status as a major player in the North American gaming and esports media space, representing a vast network of influencers. As Vertiqal Studios embarks on this new venture, the focus appears to be shifting towards content creation and digital marketing, though questions remain about the future of Luminosity's investment in competitive esports titles. The organization currently fields teams in popular games such as League of Legends, Mortal Kombat, PUBG, Pokémon Go, Pokémon Unite, and Smash Bros., with a particularly strong presence in the fighting game community, highlighted by their player Sonic Fox's recent success at EVO. The community eagerly awaits to see how Vertiqal will shape the future of this beloved esports brand. Audience impact. Esports fans are keenly watching how the new ownership will impact Luminosity's competitive teams and content strategy. This significant acquisition is just one piece of the evolving esports puzzle. Now, let's turn our attention to how new regulations are impacting a major gaming market. India's gaming ecosystem faces major overhaul. A pivotal piece of legislation has been passed in India, ushering in a new era for the country's burgeoning online gaming and entertainment sector. The recently enacted Online Gaming Bill introduces comprehensive regulations that are set to dramatically reshape the industry, with a particular focus on the real money gaming segment. This move represents a tectonic shift, creating both significant risks for existing real money gaming operations and opening up new avenues of opportunity for the esports industry. The bill's passage is a direct response to growing concerns over the unregulated nature of online gaming, including issues related to addiction, fraud, and underage participation. By establishing a clear legal framework, the government aims to provide a safer and more structured environment for gamers and businesses alike. For real money gaming companies, the new regulations may necessitate substantial adjustments to their business models, potentially leading to a contraction or complete overhaul of operations that do not align with the stipulated rules. This could involve stricter verification processes, limitations on game types, and enhanced player protection measures. Conversely, the bill is expected to create a more fertile ground for the legitimate growth of esports. As traditional real money gaming faces increased scrutiny, the distinction between skill-based esports and games of chance is likely to become clearer, potentially driving more investment and mainstream acceptance towards competitive gaming. This regulatory clarity could attract new developers, sponsors, and players, fostering innovation and professionalization within the esports arena. Industry analysts suggest that while the immediate impact might be challenging for some segments, the long-term outlook for a regulated and robust gaming industry in India is positive. The government's intention is to balance economic growth with social responsibility, ensuring that the digital entertainment sector thrives ethically. This legislation is not merely a set of rules. It's a strategic move to position India as a responsible global player in the digital economy, prioritizing consumer welfare and sustainable industry development. Businesses operating within the gaming sector will need to meticulously review the bill's provisions to ensure compliance and to identify emerging opportunities in the newly defined landscape. The focus on responsible gaming practices is expected to become a cornerstone of future industry growth, encouraging a more mature and sustainable ecosystem. Audience impact. Gamers and industry professionals are actively debating the bill's potential to either stifle innovation or legitimize the esports sector. And the legislative efforts don't stop there. Our final story today looks at another significant parliamentary vote impacting gaming. Parliament approves online gaming regulation bill. In a significant move for the digital entertainment sphere, the Rajya Sabha has successfully passed a crucial online gaming bill. This legislative victory marks a pivotal moment for the regulation of esports and the broader gaming industry within the country. The bill, which has now cleared both houses of Parliament, aims to establish a clear and comprehensive framework for online gaming activities, addressing long-standing concerns about player safety, fair competition, and the overall integrity of the sector. The passage of this bill is expected to bring much-needed clarity and structure to an industry that has seen exponential growth in recent years. It signals a commitment from lawmakers to foster a responsible gaming environment, potentially curbing issues related to addiction, financial irregularities, and fraudulent practices. For the gaming industry, this means a period of adaptation and compliance. Companies involved in online gaming, from developers to platform providers, will need to align their operations with the new regulations. This could involve implementing stricter user verification protocols, enhancing age-gating mechanisms, and ensuring transparency in game mechanics and prize structures. The bill's focus on regulating esports specifically is also noteworthy, potentially providing a boost to the professional competitive gaming scene by offering a more defined legal status and operational guidelines. This could attract further investment, sponsorship, and talent into the burgeoning esports ecosystem. While the specifics of the regulations are still being detailed, the overarching goal appears to be creating a sustainable and ethical gaming industry that can thrive while protecting its participants. The government's proactive stance underscores the importance of digital governance in an increasingly connected world. This legislative achievement is a testament to the ongoing efforts to modernize laws and adapt to the evolving digital landscape, ensuring that technological advancements are accompanied by robust regulatory oversight. The industry is now poised for a new phase of development, characterized by greater accountability and a more secure playing field for all involved. The parliamentary approval represents a crucial step in legitimizing and professionalizing the online gaming and esports sector, paving the way for future growth and innovation within a well-defined legal structure. Audience impact. The gaming community is closely analyzing the bill's potential impact on accessibility and the future of competitive gaming. That wraps up our main stories for today. But before you go, let's hit those headlines one last time. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw Parliament pass a bill to ban money games. Luminosity Gaming's acquisition by Vertiqal Studios is set for September. India's gaming industry is facing a massive overhaul with new regulations, and the Rajya Sabha has officially passed the online gaming bill. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to Xbox Central for all your gaming news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for more. We'll see you next time.